behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Bash TV. Palm Bash TV.
Well, hello everybody. It's Palm Bash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Another great interview coming up shortly, but before we begin, don't forget about the subscribe and bell buttons below you there if you haven't clicked those yet. And anytime a new episode comes your way, you'll be notified. You can check that out. And leave a comment on the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And pay attention to the description and also the closing credits at the end of the show, because there'll be contact info for you there, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From Chicago, Illinois, we have Ava Cherry with us. She's an awesome R&B artist. I think you're going to agree. And we'll get to that in a second, but first here's a quick word from the Caden Gordon Show, so don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Chicago, Illinois, we have Ava Cherry with us today. Thanks for joining us, Ava.
Hey, thank you so much, darling. It's really nice to talk to you, Paul.
Yeah, we're glad to have you here. So how did it begin for you as far as being an artist? I mean, I'm sure you always wanted to be an artist since you were a little kid. Maybe it goes much deeper than that, but tell us in your own words.
Yeah, I always was a music fanatic when I was a little kid, teenager. Well, my mom was always playing music around us, and she was a Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra fan. So I heard a lot of that, when I know every lyric to Frank Sinatra and Sarah Vaughan probably. And my father was a trumpet player, and he played in, he opened for Count Basie, and he was in a band called the Benny Latham Band, and he was in the 40s. So I was around music my whole life. And so then I became interested in when Motown started. I was like, just a little kid and loving Motown and listening to, all the different artists, Smokey and Diana and everybody that was on Temptations, all of them. And I started to want to sing. So I used to sing to all the songs. And then finally, when I got into grade school, my best friend at the time, Mickey, we were like, let's do a group, So we had like two other girls. And when I was in maybe seventh or eighth grade, we started a little girl group.
Well, that's good. Yeah. I guess that must have been really good for you. I don't know how long you've been with that. We're both a while anyway.
Oh, yeah. Well, then, yeah, no, I didn't get popular yet. I just, then I went to high school and we became a little more professional how we did it, and got invited to talent shows and things. And then at some point they went their separate ways and did their live, and I ended up being solo. And then that's when I started, listening to the music to sing as a solo artist.
Okay, well, I hope you're around for a little while longer anyway. You're really good at what you do.
I'm going to be around for a while longer, baby.
Okay.
God willing.
I noticed you mentioned Smokey Robinson and Diana Ross, I guess it was. Did you have any other influences besides them?
Oh, of course. Aretha Franklin, Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, Prince. I mean, there's so many. Gladys Knight. There were so many artists. The Dells, the Delphonics, the James Brown, everybody. Jackie Wilson, you name it. Everybody. I mean, because there was a place here in Chicago called the Regal Theater that in the 50s was really big. Like, it was like the Apollo Theater in New York. It was like you could see 10, well, at least maybe 8 great acts of all these people I just named on the same bill every other Sunday. So all the kids in the neighborhood, they would, every other Sunday we would get, after church, we were headed down there, and I would run down to be in this theater in the front so I could see everybody that I loved and I admired. And that's when I really knew I wanted to be in show business and be, a performer.
Mm. Okay, yeah, those are all really great bands. I enjoyed just about every one of those bands. They were really good.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Oh yeah.
if people want to listen to your music, I guess they can just go on all streaming platforms. I'm sure you have
Just go on all the streaming platforms. You'll find my music. You'll find dance music. You'll find R&B music. You'll find everything there. Little Rock Edge, all of that. You'll find every kind of taste that you want on me.
Okay, well, how about social media, or do you have an official website you want to tell everybody about as well?
Yeah, Ava Cherry Official.
Mhm.
That's the official website. And in Facebook and Instagram if you want to talk to me.
Okay. All right, we'll go to all those streaming platforms, social media platforms, and official websites she just told you about. I know she would love you for that. And we're getting ready to play this song. I'm sure it's self-explanatory, but the name of it is called Fire. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that song?
Okay, so like most of my fans in the early days knew me by dance music. Well, no, that's not true either, because Curtis Mayfield produced my first big single. But I did dance music then. But in the recent past, I've been doing more R&B. But I did this is a house track, so it's called Fire, and it was just sexy little ditty that gets everybody moving on the dance floor, and that was really the motivation on that, just to have fun.
Mm.
The whole thing about music that I think is there's so many genres they try to put us in, but music is music to me. If you like the artist, I don't mind if an artist changes up and does something different. If I don't like that, I'll wait for the next one or go back to their own music. But I love all music. And so over the years, I've worked with many artists, Luther Vandross. And by the way, there's a film coming out about Luther Vandross called Never Too Much, which I'm in about 70% of, and it's coming out soon. It's going to be in AMC theaters in November, and then it's going to be out everywhere at the beginning of the year. So it's called Never Too Much, if you're a Luther Vandross fan. And then, of course, I work with David Bowie, which in November, I'm getting ready to go on a trip to Amsterdam to do a tribute to David Bowie, because I sang with him and I was one of the alumni. So, I'm all over the place. So if you see me somewhere or where you see my name, come see me.
Okay, well, stay tuned for that movie too. Never Too Much, I think you said it's called.
Yes,
I think the fans are really gonna love it, and we want to thank you so much, Ava, for being on the show. That's about all the time we have now. But come back anytime you want to plug something new. Maybe we'll have you back.
Thank you so much, Paul. Yeah, and I wish everybody happy. Listen, we're fighting some tough times in our country, and we just have to know that we got to do this together, and we got to bring love to it again, and we got to bring and it's got to be equal for everyone, and we've got to have we ought to have power to make those things happen. So don't forget to vote, and just pray for us, pray for our country, pray that we become a better country, and we do what we need to do for our country to save it right now.
Yeah, I believe you there, Ava. And let's watch Fire right now by Ava Cherry. It begins right now.
I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. Fire. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. Fire. Running through my mind when I'm near you. All the treasures I can find, 'cause of you. Searching everywhere to find. Now that I have you in my life, I see a future bright. From the moment that we feel this way forever. When you come around me, I'm in heaven. Can't nobody ever do it better. Swear there's something about you, loving you is special. I just wanna feel this way forever. When you come around me, I'm in heaven. Can't nobody ever do it better. Swear there's something about you, loving you is special. I'm on fire, fire. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. Fire, 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 fire.